Welcome back. Now we're off to meet Leah, who's a legal assistant working in Nairobi. She asked us if we would take her on a marine safari. Leah's never been scuba diving before, but she wanted to explore the undersea world off the coast at Diani.
Other than what we've watched in the movies, I didn't even think I would get to be chosen. So I was like, okay, let's just try. And I got chosen and I was happy, I was excited.
Scuba diving off the coast is one of Kenya's most compelling attractions. Visitors come here from all over the world to marvel at the life you can find just a few meters below the surface of the sea. Although most Kenyans may not know it, this country is blessed with one of the most famous coral reefs in the world. A reef is a living thing. Every branch of coral consists of thousands of individual living organisms. Aside from coral, our waters host hundreds of species of tropical fish. Among the most enchanting creatures found in these waters are dolphins. Contrary to popular belief, dolphins are not fish, but mammals. After humans, they're thought to be among the most intelligent creatures on Earth. Their gentle and playful nature has made them favorites to thousands of visitors who come to explore the marine life off Kenya's beaches. Leah has come not just to look for dolphins, but to go underwater herself and explore the coral reef and the countless other life forms that it supports.
Hi, how are you?
Leah arrives at the Diani Marine Divers Village, a 45-minute drive from Mombasa. People come here from all over the world to experience Kenya's tropical reefs.
It's a very nice room.
After the previous night's festivities, Leah has to get down to serious business. Before she goes into the sea, she has to get used to diving in the greater safety of a swimming pool.
First thing, very important, most important thing about diving, always enjoy your dive. You should always be relaxed, you should always be calm, you should always be happy, enjoy the fishes and hopefully see some dolphins. In case you have any problem, and make like this. This is always the sign for I have any problem. Anything is wrong, something is wrong. You can show me this sign and spot on your ears, what will mean I have a problem with my equalizer. Otherwise, when everything is okay, you don't have a problem, you are happy enjoying your dive, give me always that sign. The second important rule of diving is never hold your breath. You should always keep on breathing underwater.
Sebastian is the kind of instructor who gives you your time. He enables you to just ask what you want. He doesn't crowd you or make you feel intimidated or whatever, and he's open. You can talk to him and tell him, this is not going well with me, I'm scared, give me 5 minutes first. He's the person you can just talk to easily and trust.
Here if you want. You just left to the right, it doesn't matter, it's all the same.
The most basic instructions that I was given in the training is that when you're diving, when immediately you're underwater and you've put on your gas tank and everything, when you want to go down, you have to point down because you have to keep the flow of the oxygen. So pointing down, when you want to go down deeper, you just point down and you go down. If you want to come up, you put your thumb up and you brought up.
It's not easy.
It's so hard.
We can do it again. Slowly.
But within a short while, Leah's gaining every confidence and swimming around the pool with ease.
Elea has done very well, for sure. We have done all our exercises within, how you said already, in 10 minutes. She did all the exercises properly immediately, and already after 5 minutes she started to have fun underwater. I could see it, and that's the most important thing what we have to take care for, we diving instructors.
Of course, to become a proficient diver takes far more than a few training sessions, but Lair has learnt enough to venture out into the ocean the following day. The next morning, Lair tries on a wetsuit. This is essential for swimming out in the ocean, where the water is much colder than in the swimming pool. The suit is designed to keep a thin film of water around the body. This helps to prevent the body's heat from dissipating in the cold of the ocean. Although most beginners at diving are never in real danger, they're always required to accept the liability in case of any mishap.
Okay, and check it here. Yep, you already signed my medical for me.
Yeah.
You're completely fit.
I'm completely fit.
Nothing wrong at all, so that's
No.
perfect.
Fully equipped, Lair is now ready to venture out onto the ocean.
Oh, there's a stairway. Wow.
This is our boat, Maisha. We're going to be cruising down to Orsini, which is towards the south. First, I'd like to introduce you to all the crew. Here we have Maggie. If you want a drink, soda, beer, whatever, no problem. After diving for beer, please. Okay. This is Mazzy. He's our dive guide today. He's going to be diving with some of you. A few small rules. Please, when we're going with the engines full throttle, if you can sit somehow inside the boat, not to walk around. We don't want to lose anybody. You can smoke if you wish. Please smoke upstairs. Here we're sitting on a lot of petrol. We don't really want cigarettes around the petrol, otherwise maybe we get a problem. We have on board full radios. We have also telephones. We're connected to our base here. We're connected to the hospital. We're connected with the Kenya Navy. We have here for the divers a recompression chamber that we also can use. Relax, have fun, no problem. We'll be cruising for about an hour and 15 minutes or so. We're looking for dolphins. If we find dolphins, we're stopping. We're seeing dolphins.
The boat will travel for more than an hour towards Lair's diving point. At more than 40 tons, it's one of the largest boats of its kind in Kenya, a source of great pride to the owner.
I was starting to build this boat 7 years ago, 8 years ago by now. And it took me 4 years to complete her because she's a big boat. There is no boat in the whole region of East Africa which is powerful like her and big like her. We have 600 horsepower, we have floating life rafts. Be assured you are on one of the best crafts in the East African Sea. And
the boat ride particularly was very nice and I was surprised they don't get seasick, and also it was like a whole experience. That just confirmed that I have to take my cruise in my life.
Lair's in luck. Before she has even put on her diving gear, they found what they were looking for.
By the time I think we were like an hour into the ocean, we met with like dolphins, the dolphins, and as I was explained for by Captain Juma, they were actually migrating. They're not like, that's not where they live, or like they come there every now and then. They were like in transit, yes, that's the best thing I can say. So we were very lucky. We don't get to see them all the time, and there were many. So he's actually an expert because we would circle round through the same area, and he was able to actually keep them with us for up to like 15 minutes. So we were able to see them like when they are, just coming up for air, which is very nice. But they actually come up and blow a lot of air out. So it was actually very interesting. You go around, and they were in groups. It's beautiful. You can actually stare at them for the whole day.
When they're swimming like this, they can move as fast as 40 kilometers an hour, much faster than any human could possibly manage. But now the time has come for Lair to put on her diving gear and explore all the other forms of marine life.
When we were about to dive in, I was just thinking, this is it, I want to go home. And now I couldn't even talk or express it because you're being put on the mask and everything. Then you're being told, okay, sit, and you're looking, that water looks deep. That's the part that I was really scared about, just letting go and you're thinking, there's no control in your life whatsoever. That was the scariest part. They were so diverse as in our whole range. You can't even think that some things exist in this world. I would never have dreamed of them. But it was so marvelous. You get to see the coral. When you're under there, it's like you're in a different planet altogether. It's like you're an alien and everything. It was beautiful. You get to see so many plantations. Those things actually breathe there. It was nice. It was nice.
Lair descended to a depth of about 20 meters. The length of your dive depends on how quickly the oxygen in your tank is consumed. The more nervous the diver, the faster the consumption. But Lair was relaxed and she was able to stay underwater for 45 minutes at a stretch, a long period for a beginner.
I kept standing because I was just thinking, I would think I was alone. So I used to stand and make sure, where's my instructor? Because when you're alone, you can't talk first of all, so you can't scream or whatever. It's just you, the water, and the marine life. So, gosh, you can't even hear what anyone is saying. You can't. It's not what you're used to hear. There's nothing solid that you can, hang on to or whatever. You just have to be strong. It was interesting.
When you're unfamiliar with your surroundings, light and shade take on a new reality, as Lair was about to discover.
All of a sudden, we got to a dark area. From the water, it just became dark. At first, I didn't think it was something big. I thought maybe, something was passing and anything. And then he told me to look up. So I was reluctant. I didn't want to look up. So he was pointing at me, look up. So when I looked up like this, I saw the boat. But that's what, already in my head, I'd seen something else. So when I was looking up, I think I just saw a shark. I didn't see the boat. So that's why I got scared.
Blair's first exploration of Kenya's coral reefs is now complete. Now that it's over, how did she find the experience?
Out of this world. Totally, it's out of this world. You know, it's when you're in the water, even in a pool, you feel like you're in a different world. So now just imagine in an ocean where there's everything. So you know, in the pools you just see tiles. Now in an ocean, it's totally awesome.
The answer is yes, you can.
That's one lady with a real zest for life. That's it for this week. Please keep your requests coming, and remember, do try to ask for requests that haven't already been on the show. Be original. We're looking for new adventures every week, so write in with as many requests as you can. See you next week.
Yes, you can be a star. Yes, we can all go far. All you gotta do is say yes, I can. The power is in your hand. You can be what you want to be. Now it's time to fulfill your dreams. Feel the power that's in your hands. The answer is yes, you can.
If you would like to try your luck for an experience on Yes You Can, write to us at PO Box 97 00606 Nairobi, or you can email us at yesyoucan@kensel.co.ke. Please don't forget to include your phone number so we can contact you easily.